What's up, guys? It's Nick here, and today I want to talk about my theory for the map, which we all know is the dev name, at least, of the map that will be included in Black Ops 2. There are some other names going around for it, but I don't like to comment on leaks or other types of unconfirmed information, because really that's just misleading you. You know, anything could change. But essentially, we have seen 3 different maps of Black Ops 2, and I want to refresh your memory about what each of these are. The first is a town, which was seen in the Black Ops 2 E3 trailer. We do know it is a zombies map, and we do know it is the biggest map ever, according to Treyarch. Then we have the farm, which is they released a couple days ago. I'm sure many of you guys saw. I just didn't get a chance to cover it on my channel. It's essentially a farm. You can see the bus approaching from the south into the farm, and then we see the bus stop map, which is a full area. And so this is my theory for the map. You can see this little diagram I made here. Essentially, I think you start on the bus. You know, in the trailer we saw that zombie attacking the bus and tearing down the windows. And to me, it just makes sense. I think it would really flow. You know, you drive in on the bus to this new part of town, this new area, and then all of a sudden zombies come at you and they start attacking you and tearing down the windows. And that essentially is the starting room, because you see these different areas and they're all really open. Well, you know, you got to start somewhere, so you got to start in some type of a confined area, and I think that confined area is going to be on the bus, and you know, you're going to have 4 windows the zombies will be attacking, and the whole time the bus is going to be driving around all these different maps, and then you can choose where to get off and start at. That would be my ideal situation, and I think it would work really well. But essentially, you can see in this diagram, you start at the bus, and then, you know, first off, you can stop the bus wherever you want. You know, you can stop in town, farm, or bus stop. There are 3 separate areas. But if you want to go to another one, you have to go to Tunnel first. And Tunnel is another place that these are just what I'm referring to them to, of course. Tunnel is another place that we saw in the Black Ops 2 E3 dev video. And it's very open. It's not just for the bus. I think there's definitely some exploration to do there, so I think you'll be able to play on foot there. And maybe the bus breaks down in some of these areas and you have to repair it. You never know. But from the tunnel, I think the tunnel's going to act as a hub, and from there you can go towards the town, farm, or the bus stop, because you see the bus stop in the trailer, which is what we saw. It's a very open area, you know. There's going to be some walking around on. There's a box location outside of the bus, so this is a place you can walk around. And the town, well, it's got streets, so you can drive around the streets of this town, you know. You can drive around and get out and walk around. And then the farm, in the farm image, you can see the bus's lights approaching. So essentially, my theory is you start on the bus, you pull up into a new part. There's some comments made about, you know, we've never been here before, whatever. Then zombies come and they start attacking and tearing down these windows, and this is when round 1 starts. And then from there, you can stop the bus wherever you want for your first area, but to move to the other areas, you have to do some things to the bus. Maybe it breaks down randomly in an area every time. From there, you go to the tunnel, which is essentially acting as a hub of transport out to the other areas, and then you travel between all these different areas, thus making this map literally the biggest map of all time. And that's why they can say that, because it's not just one map. It is 3 maps combined into one. You know, there could be a loading menu in between, a cutscene, something along those lines if you want to travel between these areas. But that is what makes it the biggest map of all time. It's the fact that it's not just one map. It's 3 maps put into one, 4 different areas. And that's why I think we've only seen one shot. It's like we see like there's all these different maps, but you know, you can see the bus in the farm image, and we know that the streets of the town look perfectly well fit for a bus. So yeah, we're going to be traveling between these different areas. That's my theory for the map in Black Ops 2. Let me know what you guys think. I'll see you guys later.